So today I'm going to go over the best business models for beginner entrepreneurs. Basically, if you're a student list, I've got 4 business models. I'm just going to go through them. If you're a student entrepreneur, you probably don't have a lot of time. You don't have a lot of income. Another thing I think to throw in there is transferable skills. So what I mean by that is, let's say you wanted to do something different in the future, you change your mind, you don't like the business anymore. Well, what you've learned are the skills that can go into different industries. Let's get started. All right, first one, personal branding. You literally just start uploading content that you're passionate about. For example, fitness. Start uploading fitness content, you in the gym, working out, doing workout videos. And down the line, when you've built the following, you start getting brand deals, and you can launch your own course on healthy meal prep, for example. Is that simple? And you find a niche that you're passionate about and that you're sort of an expert in. So for example, as I said, fitness, health, beauty, entrepreneurship, and landscaping. You can literally start a brand and make it work in 2020, 2021. What I love about personal branding is there's a lot of flexibility that goes into it. So as I said, you can launch a course, you can start coaching people with your services, or you can launch some merch, which is what some influencers on TikTok and YouTube have been doing, and it's making them a lot of money. What I love about it as well is low startup costs. You can literally start right now building your brand. Just get your camera out and start filming content, and literally no startup costs. Doesn't require a lot of time, and you're learning skills. Right, another one I've been seeing pop off recently is SMMA, or social media marketing agency. So what you do, boiled down to the minimum, is you find businesses who need help with social media, and what you do is you approach them and then you offer your service. If they like what you do, you sign them on and you start working for them as an agency, and you deliver results for them. And this is a great business model because it's another one that you can start like right now. You don't need a lot of investment. All you really need is a good Wi-Fi connection and a laptop and a phone, and you can get started, right? And you don't really have a lot of sunk costs. And what I mean by that is, compared to your typical business that does have a lot of sunk costs, like e-commerce, you're spending a lot of money on ads. There's no guarantee that you're going to get a return on those ads, and therefore you've lost money on them. And it could be you can sometimes go upwards of like £100 or more, depending on how much you're spending. With SMMA, you can literally get started if you have a Wi-Fi connection, start reaching out to these business owners, and you just have to like stay consistent, and you're gonna get a lot of no's, but it's another one of those models that, you know, it builds grit, it builds perseverance. And if you know a lot about social media, this is a good one to start with as well. So third business model, I'd say e-commerce. Now I know I mentioned it, I talked down on it just now, but what I love about it is, you know, you're literally selling products online. And what we've learned in this year 2020 and going into 2021 is that e-commerce, especially Amazon's a good example. They've been crushing it this year because everyone's had to stay home, they can't go out, and they've had to buy products online. So how you start, which is the bare minimum, I don't know a lot about this because I've never had experience with it, but you literally go on a website like Shopify, you start a brand and a store on Shopify, and you start selling products online. This is called drop shipping. E-commerce is just you sell products online, simple as. Drop shipping is when you start selling products online but you don't own any inventory. That's why you need to find suppliers for the product that you're looking to go and sell. And what you do on your part is you just manage the store and you get your brand out there by running ads and growing social media. Again, bit more expensive because you have to spend money on ads, and it might require a bit more time in the beginning to manage it. So there's that. But what I found, the good thing about it is there's a lot of potential for like massive amounts of revenue. People have made millions with their store at a young age. So if you want to if selling things online is something you've always wanted to get into, I think e-commerce is a good way to start. I'd highly suggest getting a mentor or a course that's like reputable, just to get a head start on everyone. Again, there's always the question, is it saturated? No, there's never been a better time to get into e-commerce. Why do I say that? Well, look at Amazon? They're crushing it. They were crushing it this year because of the situation. Everyone's had to stay home, therefore people had to buy more things online. So people online have actually had the upper hand this year, and it might still be that way going into 2021. So e-commerce, that's the third business model on this list. Now onto the last one. Okay, fourth and final business to start if you're a student entrepreneur or a beginner entrepreneur: freelancing. Now, what this is you provide a service on behalf of another client or another business, and there's many ways you can go about freelancing. If you're good at video animation, become a freelancer and go on a website like Fiverr, for example, or Upwork, and there will be people willing to pay you to do video production, willing to pay for your time to do the service that you're good at. I think this is the one I got started with. Like I used to do logo designs on a software called Canva, and what I'd do is I'd be selling like logo design for people and like ad design on Fiverr, and I made some income on there, and it was quite fun as well. So this is a great one to begin with, because it builds up your confidence. So if you're not very like you don't have much faith in yourself in the beginning, which is normal, it's a great way to start getting your first few like paying clients, and it's a great way to build experience. The more experience you get, if you did a good job as well, you'll get good reviews, and it's gonna snowball into really like people wanting to pay you, and you become a really top-rated freelancer on the site you're on. You basically specialize in a few services. You can get paid per hour or a fixed fee. If you want to get ahead of the other ones, you go on Fiverr, Upwork, but you could market yourself on, like, get yourself out there on Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn, just to better increase your brand, and you'll get more clients coming in, reaching out, asking what sort of services do you offer, and then they pay you to do their services. So as I said, you can go into logo design, video animation, general graphic design. I've seen people do impersonations, like someone on Fiverr act as Jesus, so they dress up as Jesus, and then people would pay him to say a message. So it could be if you want to go really ridiculous, you can go down that route. As I said, fourth and final one, freelancing. Great to begin with. Start today. Literally no startup cost. It's just you, and that's it. And if you do things right, you could start getting people paying you in a short amount of time, like in a few months. So yeah, so hopefully I've helped you narrow down into one of these business models, and hopefully you're gonna start taking action on them going into 2021, start making some money. So I'm gonna be making more videos like these. Just comment down below some suggestions on what you want me to talk about in the next few videos. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and just turn on post notifications. I will be posting on a regular schedule, so if you want to be one of the first people to see it, just turn on post notifications. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.